ma io nell'line io just amore più. You guys hear me?
Yeah.
You can hear me, yeah?
Yes, you're good.
Good, thanks.
good evening, folks, and welcome to the final round of our Caribbean Sim Racing 2020 GT3 Championship North American Series. We are here at Watkins Glen, beautiful track here in the United States of America, with just about 28 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock for qualifying here. It's a championship that has come down to the wire, as we've got just about 3 individuals fighting for today's title. It's none other than Damario Hinds, as you can see here in his Porsche 911 GT3 car, Porsche 911R that is, GT3 car, racing out of Barbados and obviously representing his home country. Then we have next in line, oh by the way, let me just give you how many points he has. He's got 68 points right now on the board. Behind him though, and very closely I might add, is none other than the youngster, 17 years old, Rahul Nasseir, racing out of Canada. Canadian here with Guyanese roots. The youngster has been able to claw back throughout the season to put his Lamborghini Huracan GT3 car in second position with just 4 points away from Damario Hinds there with 64 to his name. And then sitting in third position is none other than our hometown favorite, John Green, is seen here in his Mercedes AMG GT3 car. In third position there with 51 points. Racing out of Guyana, of course. It's bound to be a great day here of racing at Watkins Glen. Got the guys going around here, they're all pumped up. One of their colleagues, Oswin Wilson, actually played a very inspirational speech for them at the beginning of the event. He jokingly excluded one of the boys, Marlon Young. Jokingly excluded him, saying that Marlon Young was very disrespectful. I would assume that was something to do on track, but it's obviously all fun and games here down at Caribbean Sim Racing, which you're welcome to join once you are able to keep up with these guys, I might add. And we'll get to that a bit later and how you'll be able to join. As of right now, we're looking at 25.5 minutes left on the clock here for qualifying. With the 3 leaders I've already mentioned. Coming in fourth position is Jason Curtin out of Barbados, teammate of Damario Hinds with 49 points, followed by Martin Webster out of Guyana, Team X-Play in their Lamborghini Huracan GT3 with 41 points. Marlon Young also from Team X-Play out of Guyana in his Lamborghini with 38 points. Then we have Oswin Wilson, 7th position, DOW Racing.
Is the live stream on the website? Because I don't see it on the website.
Virgin Islands.
I see it on Facebook though.
Sorry about that. As I was saying, yes, it is. It's Oswin Wilson in 7th position, representing the British Virgin Islands in his McLaren 650S GT3 car, 24 points on the board. Sean Lee, 8th position, GTM Racing, representing the United States of America in his Ferrari 488 GT3 with 20 points on the board. 9th position is Daniel Williams, not a teammate of Oswin Wilson, racing for DOW Racing out of Guyana, but he's residing in the United States of America, representing the second McLaren on the track here with 15 points. In 10th position is Zafiro Ramirez. Zafiro Ramirez suffering a lot of points in the last outing there at Sebring. Behavioral warning points, or deep WP as we call it, against another racer here, essentially giving him one race ban, which is unfortunately the final race of the series. Accumulating well over 12 points is a stipulated threshold for the BWP, behavioral warning points, here. In his Ferrari 488 GT3, also representing GTM Racing, he has 13 points on the board, but unfortunately that'll be it for him in this championship series, as I just alluded to him being disqualified from this race. Christian Rajnath sits in 11th position for Sentai 404 Racing out of Guyana in his Nissan GTR GT3 car with 8 points on the board, followed by Paul Gionaram, Team ER Racing out of Guyana's Porsche 911R with 5 points on the board. Danny Nasseir, father of Rahul Nasseir, RDN Racing out of Canada, Lamborghini Huracan with 4 points on the board, followed by Tariq Wilson, teammate of Christian Rajnath, Sentai 404 Racing out of Guyana in another GTR GT3 car. 3 points on the board. Azad Hassan bringing up the end with 1 point on the board, representing and is teammate of Paul Gionaram. Azad Hassan, I might mention Tariq Wilson, as well as Christian Rajnath, all racing on controllers, while everyone else was afforded the opportunity to race on sim racing setups, that's inclusive of a wheel and pedal setup. So alternately at a disadvantage here in the championship series, but all the while gaining experience within the races they've attended. He's got 1 point on the board. Afras Ali closing off, as well as Raymond Sebran and Basil Arnold with no points on the board. Afras Ali did manage to attend the races, but unfortunately was unable to claim some points. Basil and Raymond not being able to compete at all, as life has gotten in the way of their hobby. Welcome down, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you've enjoyed the series thus far, if you followed from the beginning, as we're currently looking at a very slow John Green around the track. But let's get to someone. Oh, there's a big line here behind Marlon Young, Martin Webster, followed by Martin and Webster, and Jason Curtin here. Jason Curtin ultimately looking for some draft, as you can hear him earlier over the comms here. And as you can see them on the right hand side, the names listed there, everyone are in voice chat together. We look at Jason Curtin here and take you in car with him. Oh no. Martin Webster losing that. Marlon Young as well, bringing that to a stop there, dangerously on the racing line. Need to be careful here, but obviously the teammates trying to work together as Daniel Williams goes fastest, ladies and gentlemen, with a 1:43.130, 400ths of a second faster than Marlon Young's 1:43.176. As time dwindles down here in the final qualifying session of the series. Seems as though he is on another fast lap, Daniel Williams. Christian Rajnath ultimately redlining that GTR down the straight. We're currently looking at Daniel Williams here. Sean Lee at the bottom of your screen there. See if Daniel Williams can better his time here as he goes into turn 7, toe as they call it, We're looking for his split time here. Does he improve on his split? No, he doesn't. He actually goes slower. 2/10 slower than his previous time. As we can see, Christian Rajnath pulling aside there to give him some space. Daniel Williams crosses the line. I don't expect him to do that well in the final sector to increase his time. Well, let's just watch and see. No, he does not. He actually goes 9/10 slower. Where is Marlon Young at the moment? Let's see here. Shows that he is on an out lap. I'm not quite sure if that is correct. That's the last time we saw both him and his teammates. We're trying to assist each other and getting a competitive time on the board. His teammate Martin Webster right now sitting in 9th position, and just coming off is just at the bottom of your screen there. Marlon Young seemingly quite slow here on this lap. Maybe they're working on strategy still. Not quite sure, but let's go down the line. Here is John Green now on a faster lap. Doesn't seem so as he takes that car off track. Oswin Wilson though sitting pretty in 4th position. Essentially 2/10 away from pole position here with 17 minutes left on the clock. Can he manage to better his time? No, he does not. As his teammate Daniel Williams take the car back into the pits here. Where is Sean Lee? Sean Lee should now be approaching the end of his fast lap. Where does that put him? Is it enough to make him climb this leaderboard here? No, he's 5/10 off still. And he's going to call that lap off as we see Damario Hinds, your championship leaders, Afras. Ali takes that Mercedes into the wall, trying to stay out of the way of Damario, I guess. Damario Hinds did manage to lose out on the last race, ladies and gentlemen, by not being able to attend. So it has brought the championship much closer between the top 3 that I earlier listed, who are Damario, of course, here that we are looking at. John Green, Rahul Nasseir, who sits in 2nd currently in the standings, and John Green, who sits in 3rd. If something were to happen to both Rahul Nasseir and John Green, sorry about that. If something were to happen between Rahul Nasseir and Damario Hinds, and them losing out here on this championship, John Green can capitalize and take the win, take the title, gaining 76 points ahead of Damario Hinds and Rahul Nasseir. I do believe it's around 4th position that Damario Hinds needs to get. If he does lower than 4th position, actually, he'll not be able to win this championship. So he's depending a lot here and on the outcome of this race, and as we can see, he's struggling right now to climb it up, put that Porsche up the charts. John Green essentially 3 positions ahead of him. So Damario's got his work cut out for him. Rahul Nasseir as well has got his work cut out for him too. So it's anyone's game out of the three of them. But it all depends on faith. Fate, not faith. Oh, it could depend on faith too, for you know. Right, so let's bring you up to speed then with the team standings. We've got Team Rebellion, who are Damario, Hinds, and Jason Curtin racing out of Barbados in the Porsche 911R GT3 with 117 points. A good way ahead of Team X-Play, who are sitting in second position. Marlon Young and Martin Webster, they're out of Guyana, and the Lamborghini Huracan GT3 with 79 points and some 38 points behind Team Rebellion. Team RDN Racing out of Canada, Lamborghini Huracan with 68 points. They're behind Team X-Play, not that far behind. Lightspeed Turtles Guyana, RDN Racing I might add is Rahul and Danny Nasseir. Lightspeed Turtles John Green and Afras Ali. Mercedes-Benz AMG with 51 points. DOW Racing, British Virgin Islands and Guyana. Those are the McLaren boys of Oswin Wilson and Daniel Williams in their McLaren 650S with 39 points. GTM Racing, Cuba and United States of America. Ferrari 488, that's Zafiro Ramirez out of Cuba, and Sean Lee representing the United States of America here with 33 points on the board. Team Sentai 404 Racing is Christian Rajnath and Tyreek Wilson representing Guyana in their Nissan GT3 Nissan GTR GT3 car with 11 points on the board. And then rounding it off is Team ER Racing, Paul Ram and Azad Hassan out of Guyana in the Porsche 911R GT3 with 6 points on the board. And then GTR Racing, which is Raymond and Basil. Raymond Sibran and Basil Arnold, their Nissan GTR GT3 car, unable to garner any points for this series. The manufacturer championship, though, it's a very tight one here. Lamborghini Huracan GT3, 147 points. The Porsche 911R GT3 with 123 points. Mercedes-Benz AMG GT3 with 51 points. McLaren 650S GT3 with 39 points. Ferrari 488 GT3 with 33 points. And the Nissan GTR GT3 with 11 points on the board. So that's it right now for your standings, folks, in this final round of CSR GT3 2020 GT3 Championship Series, Championship North American Series. I'd like to say welcome to you guys if it's your first time joining us. We hold races here at CSR every Saturday from 6 p.m. We give you the entire week to practice for that race. If you're thinking along the lines of becoming a competitor, guys would like to get involved, just shoot us a message and we'll get back to you as soon as possible, usually right after racing, of course, and we'll get you started. Just to take you through what's required, we currently run on Assetto Corsa. That's the name of the simulation or game, as many say, or many would refer it to, but we actually like to refer it to as a simulator or simulation of actual race car driving. There's also the ability to do regular road car driving in Assetto Corsa, so you're not just confined to race cars. But yes, we do use Assetto Corsa. You can get that from G2A.com. That's G2A.com. It's usually on sale at G2A.com. What you'll do is be buying a Steam key from G2A.com, and then you'll have to go download Steam, which is basically the portal through which the game is downloaded and played. We then advise you get a wheel and pedal setup, but you can use a controller. However, that will drastically put you at a disadvantage against some of these guys here who are, I would say, top 10 are all on actual sim rigs, as we call them, which are the wheels and pedal setups. Ooh, as Daniel Williams definitely is not on a fast lap anymore. He takes that car off track and cancels that lap.
Yep, you're good.
Was there.
As we view Marlon Young now, has he got what it takes to take back that 400ths, almost 500ths of a second that Daniel Williams managed to take away from him a few laps before. With just about 7.5 minutes left here, Marlon Young has got a lot of space in front of him. Just gonna watch him complete this lap here. John Green is sitting in the pits, as well as Oswin Wilson, Martin Webster, Jason Curtin, Christian Rajnath, Afras Ali, Paul Jiwanram, and Azad Hassan. Just sitting in the pits there, probably trying to get their setups worked on here. Marlon seems as though he's going to cancel that lap as well. John Green now coming out of the pits. Daniel Williams are back on an out lap. Damario Hinds, though, suffering a lot, it seems, in qualifying here. The Bajan obviously not getting that Porsche to do what he wants, to take the fight to the top 5 guys in front of him. As I mentioned earlier here, he is leading the championship series, but need at least 4th position to claim the title over John Green and Rahul Nasseir. But it seems as though right now he's struggling to get this Porsche anywhere close to the front of the grid. As we approach crunch time, ladies and gentlemen, some of you might know that's 5 minutes and under.
Hey, somebody knocking the door now. One of them. Come.
So, it's 5.5 minutes to go here in the final round of our North American Series Championship. As Damario takes that car into the pits, unfortunately just cannot get this Porsche to do what he wants it to do. Where is Rahul Nasseir as well, struggling? Ooh, as you can see, the back end there is just a bit tail happy, and he takes that into the wall. He's gonna have to take that back into the pits as well. That's definitely a lot of damage there sustained by that Lamborghini Huracan. As we can see, Afras Ali taking that car out of pits there. Daniel Williams is already comfortable, I would assume, in first position. As he goes through turn 9, it's crunch time here at Watkins Glen. We've got Marlon Young as well on starting a new fast lap. Let's stick with Marlon Young here. I'll take you in car shortly with him. Damario Hinds has not left the pits. Seems as though he's just not able to get that car to do what he wants it to do. But Marlon Young here has proved himself pretty fast throughout this series, but has had a spate of unlucky events that has hampered him from Marlon Young as well, bringing that lap to an end. Daniel Williams taking that car back out again. John Green seems as though he's about to begin his fast lap now. I must remind you guys that the top 3 of the last race is carrying ballast penalties as per regulation. The first, second, and third individuals of the previous race shall carry 25, 17, and 10 kg to the following race as a penalty in order to try and bring the championship closer to those behind. Just to keep it spicy here, as we see John Green not quite doing the proper exit there. Quite slowly, yes, quite slowly. He's going with just about 2 minutes 15 seconds left in this session. Yes, so the person who brought first in last race was Martin Webster, followed by Jason Curtin and John Green. So John Green has 10 kg worth of ballast on him. Jason Curtin 17 and Martin Webster 25.
Jason?
And it seems as though John Green as well just kind of get this Mercedes onto him. Daniel Williams as well, just testing on her setup, I would assume, just a change to his setup. Marlon Young begins a fast lap, and I'll drive now with him for you guys to have a look at Watkins Glen for those of you unfamiliar with this beautiful track. Oh, he takes that car off track. That's not going to cut it. John Green as well takes that car off track. Both of them not being able to complete a lap here, and they're not going to get those cars around in time to putting a fast lap. Instead, it's Oswin Wilson here around turn 8, the heel, with just about 50 seconds left on the clock. It says he's on an out lap.
Making a pit stop? Is it mandatory to make a pit stop?
I honestly don't think you can get to the end of the race without it.
Okay, so but if you can, you're allowed to then.
Yes, if you can, you're allowed to.
Alright, good.
All strategy.
Easy problem, Namio. Right, so qualifying with 10 seconds to go, everyone except Christian Rajnath and Paul Jiwan no, Azad Hassan are on track here with a little bit of overtime for them to complete their lap. As we can see a twitching there from Christian Rajnath, that usually signifies an issue with internet connectivity. But a beautiful looking Nissan GTR, I might add.
Yeah, same.
Both of them on controllers.
Yeah, those rear tires.
I think Azad Hassan has since upgraded to... Oh! Just losing that back end a little too much there.
John, feel free to slow down anytime. Glad to catch up, you know.
Nasseir here, having a bit of damage.
I'm telling you guys, John's winning the championship.
Oh, I know. I calculated it. If he comes first and I place anywhere below 5th, you can take it, John. I'm being serious. I'm being serious.
We got Marlo.
I was really pumped, man. Thank you for that.
And then you just gotta keep John behind you.
Oswald, it looked like this thing backfire you, boy. Alright.
Good one, Danny. Good one. I had a 142, but messed up the lap and I couldn't get it back.
Take a look at the guys here. Yes, we do have a safety car. I forgot to mention Sean Ramdio, the driver of a safety car here. In case of incidents where the gentleman might not be able to make it back safely to the pits, the safety car will be called out and escort the cars around the track until that individual is able to get back to the pits. Ladies and gentlemen, let's not forget the safety car protocols. Let's not forget the safety car protocols. Let's also remember that Zafiro is not part of this race today. Zafiro, you'll have to take that car back into the pits or not allow yourself to be on track after the start of the race. Thank you.
I know.
Mic off.
Don't worry.
The hill plane might be hot, so I'll stay on track for a few seconds.
Mic on.
That is correct. That is correct. That is correct. If you can, it's not a problem to complete one full lap as well.
We're not starting behind the safety car, right? We're just,
No, you're not. No, you're not.
Car.
Just have a safety car.
Perfect.
Alright, as excitement brews here at Watkins Glen for the final round of the Caribbean Sim Racing 2020 GT3 Championship. Just as before, I think it's five warnings, contract warnings.
Alright, thanks.
Alright, they're all set and on the grid here.
Alright, everyone. I wish y'all luck. Safe race. Good luck, everyone.
Good luck, everyone. This has been an exciting championship. Let's end this off with another classic.
Amen. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're almost ready to go here.
Good luck, guys, for all of you. Have a clean race, right?
Thanks, buddy.
And they're off, ladies and gentlemen. Seems like a clean getaway here. Daniel Williams with the whole shot. We've got Oswin Wilson as well, followed by John Green and Marlon Young, it seems. Go down the line so far. We've got a few guys losing out on positions, but that's okay. That's because it's just them getting settled in here. We've got a guy losing it down the line. It seems like Danny Nasseir there losing out big time. Unfortunately, all by himself. No, Paul Junior Ram was involved in that issue. It seems as though now, let's take you back up to the speed. Oswin Wilson is in front now, followed by Marlon Young. Daniel Williams has lost out. No, it's not. Ignore safety car sign. Ignore safety car sign.
Copy.
As we take you around here, Oswin Wilson so far with a 7/10 lead over Marlon Young on the first lap here, followed by John Green. But down the line, we've also got Sean Lee down the inside of Daniel Williams. Sean Lee here with his Ferrari 488 getting a tap there, and Jason Curtin behind them, biding his time. But what has happened to Sean Lee? He took that car off track. He's lost 2 positions there because of it. So right now in car with Sean Lee.
I see a red flag.
Yeah, that was for me. I cut the track a little.
There's been a change of position now for 8th position. Jason Curtin fighting around with Martin Webster. Jason Curtin getting the better of Martin. Into the S as they go. Great start so far. No incidents except for those involved in the back. The guys down in the back there. But this is quite a long race, ladies and gentlemen. As we can see now, Jason Curtin getting attacked once again by Martin Webster. Into the outer loop. It's Martin Webster with the whole shot. Remember, Jason Curtin has got 17 kg worth of ballast on him. But out in front, it's Oswin Wilson, ladies and gentlemen. Given a drive-through penalty is Sean Randiel. That's a whole safety car. But so far so good here for this race of 1 hour. So far we've covered 4 minutes, almost 3.5 minutes so far. Our safety car is back in the pits. Ignore the safety car symbol there that you're seeing on track. The race director, who I'm doubling as, is the only one allowed to call out the safety car, as a matter of fact. So following Oswin here, he's got a great lead so far. Marlon Young sitting in 2nd position. They're all biding their time here, as this track requires a lot of patience and strategy. Down the line, John Green though, getting the better of Damario Hinds, but Damario Hinds making his way up, as you can see here, now in 4th position. This is what he needs to win this championship. Closely behind him though is Daniel Williams, and we'll ride now with him. Very fast behind him is a Sean Lee as well. First 5 minutes has been completed here in our final round, and so far it's cool as a cucumber. No one's trying to make a mistake out here, and that's good. We don't want any issues at the start of this race, as it's quite a lengthy one. But the battles to look at right now is Martin Webster right under Rahul Nasseir, followed by Jason Curtin. Got a Jason Curtin that's right along the back of them. Got a front row seat here to the action. We now ride with him. It's Rahul Nasseir takes that Lamborghini off track. He's gonna have to watch how he re-enters the track. He does so safely, but there's a bit of change in position up front. Oswin Wilson losing out to Marlon Young. What has happened here? The pace seems to be falling off from Oswin Wilson. There's been a change in. Oh, Christian Rajnath has significant damage here.
Needs one.
He's
I'm
clear.
actually somebody
Where are you right now on the track? You're up turn 5.
Safe one. Safety.
Safety car deployed, safety car deployed, safety car deployed.
Confirm.
Guys, everyone behind each other, 2 seconds, continue race pace. 2 seconds, continue race pace. Please adhere to the yellow flags. Please adhere to the yellow flags. You've got a car going slowly on track. As you can see, Christian Rajnath having trouble taking his car back to the pits, and we don't want him to get entangled with any other driver on track. So instead, we've called out the safety car here. It's a lot of handling issues there, being sustained by that Nissan GTR.
Safety car is coming out.
Correct. Safety car has been deployed. Safety car has been deployed. Maintain 2 seconds from the person in front of you, and I want 5 seconds behind the safety car, please. Thank you.
Copy that.
Yeah, but Marlon gotta slow down. Still on full throttle.
As
Marlon,
Christian Rajnath finally makes it back
Trying to
into
catch
the
up. Y'all
pit.
are very fast.
Yeah, the lead car is not slowing down.
Safety car right now is at turn 7.
Martin.
Marlon is at turn
Marlon, you
6.
gotta
It's
slow
fine,
down,
it's fine. The
slow
safety
down.
car is right in front of Marlon. Bring it down some more, Sean. Bring it down some more. Alright fellas, don't forget to keep those tires warm. Don't forget to keep those tires warm.
Rahul, why are you so far back?
I'm not far back. They're just faster. I'm actually pushing right now.
Why? Really? Whoa.
Now they've extremely slowed down.
Christian, if you gotta go, go now. Christian, if you gotta go, go now. Sean, slow it down a bit. Sean, slow it down a bit.
Confirm.
Careful guys, slowing up. Guys in the back, careful.
I'm allowing Christian to clear you guys some space. I'm allowing Christian to clear you guys some space. So just bear with me for a moment here. Sean, slow it down a little bit more. Alright, speed up just a bit, you're too close. When the safety car, you guys are to stay 1 second behind each other. 1 second behind each other as the safety car peels away.
Is it in this lap?
Safety car in this lap, safety car in this lap, safety car in this lap. Slow it down, Marlon, slow it down. Wait for my signal, wait for my signal.
Safety car in.
Copy. Go, 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 go. Alright, we're back racing here at Watkins Glen. Why hasn't Oswin been able to keep this car within 1 second? I'm not sure. But he's essentially given Marlon Young a little head start there. But it's fine, they're all back on the racing. Just wanted to make sure that Christian got clear of the leaders a bit. There's been a change of position down the line. We've got Sean Lee fighting with Rahul Nasseir. Rahul Nasseir gaining that position over Sean Lee to claim 6th. Rahul has to get above those cars if he wants to be in contention here for the title, if he wants to stay in contention for the title. Meanwhile, John Green has got to win this race, and Damario placed nothing less than 4th position to win this title. Look at Sean Lee right now and Rahul Nasseir. Sean Lee has backed off into Martin Webster, who's attacking, but there's also been a change of position down the line between the guys down the back. You see a lot of damage being sustained there by the 4 of them. It's none other than Azad Hassan, followed by Afraz Ali, Paul Juanrem, and Danny Nasseir. Ooh, Afraz Ali seems as though he's taking way too much there. And he's going to make it into the pits. So no safety car there for Afraz Ali. But taking you back up the line, it's Martin Webster from Jason Curtin battling with Rahul Nasseir. In car now for front row seats, ladies and gentlemen. Jason biding his time behind Martin Webster and Rahul Nasseir here. Martin Webster fighting on the inside. We now ride with Martin. Rahul just managing to hold on, but Martin Webster has got that 25 kg more. But Jason Curtin down on the inside. Ladies and gentlemen, he makes that move stick. Jason Curtin goes up to 8th position. Wonderful move down the inside. We didn't even see it coming.
Mic off. Mic on.
Does Martin have what it takes to fight back? We ride now with him. He's right up on the Jason Harris across the start-finish line. He's on the inside. Can he make that move stick? Yes, he does. On completion, no he does not. Jason is back at him and in front of him. Nice little battle here we have going on between the duo. But it's Martin Webster that's gonna have, as there's another change down position. Danny Nasseir taking 11th position away from Paul Jirenram. But now let's take you back. It's Martin Webster again for 8th position, as against Jason Curtin. The two of them carrying extra weight here at Watkins Glen. But it's the Lamborghini who proves superior down the straight. Further up the field, we've got a close bunch here. At the start, John Green has managed to close this gap, and Damario Hinds has managed to pull away from Daniel Williams. Oswin Wilson, though, biding his time behind Marlon, seems very close actually to Marlon. Oh wow, this is amazing racing here by the four of them. I want to take you guys in car, but the action is too close right now to call. John Green going faster out of all of them with a 1:45.089, his fastest of the race so far. Martin Webster takes that position away from Rahul Nasseir, and Rahul Nasseir as well got Jason Curtin for good measure coming along behind him. Jason Curtin having a look behind on the inside there. The youngster continues to struggle as John Green has managed to bring that Mercedes alongside and past Oswin Wilson. It's action all around here at Watkins Glen for our final round of the GT3 Championship Series. It just seems like everyone is heavy with fuel on this track right about now. But John Green is taking a fight to Marlon Young, with some 5/10 separating the two of them. Rahul Nasseir is also coming under pressure from Jason Curtin, and Rahul Nasseir is also trying to fight back for that 7th position against Martin Webster. But it's John Green right now with just about 3.5 tenths of first position in front of him. We're right now with John Green. And 73 kilometers per hour, 274. John Green managing to get before turn 5 there of the outer loop down the straight. We can see Oswin Wilson as well. Much closer here, coming to the end of this lap. It's just about the same actually, of 3/10 there according to the time below, but both of them clocking fastest laps of the race, personal best that is, as well as Damario and Martin Webster, Rahul, Nasseir too. So everyone improving here on timings. But even closer now, John Green is going to try to tuck in behind Marlon Young. Yes, he's 1/10 behind. Marlon Young does not move aside to defend his line. And neck and neck they go into turn 5. The auto loop. Oh wow! Marlon Young manages to hold on, but now he's got the inside line into turn 6. Taking back that lead. Yes, he does. Well done. Pushing it off his three abreast. Coming down the line though, this minute coming together. John Green, that move was made off track. John Green, that move was made off track.
I was pushed off track.
Whoa! I was just hitting the rear.
Just right, just right.
You put me in the rear.
John Green has to pull aside and give that position back, which he does. But now Damario Hinds is on attack mode. You can see him now in 3rd position behind John Green. But now John Green comes back to attack Marlon Young on the inside into turn 1 down the front straightaway. Does not make that move count though. Marlon Young is a very great defensive driver, but now Damario Hinds is on the inside having a peek almost at John Green. A lot of damages here being sustained all around from the drivers on track. We've got Jason Curtin in the pits now, the 36-minute mark. 36 minutes and 50 seconds. So his strategy is unfolding. We've got Damario Hinds coming under attack there from Oswin Wilson once more. John Green though not being able to get closer to Marlon Young. As we look at Oswin Wilson. Even with his 10 kg of ballast, John Green is managing to stay up here with the top 4 guys, which is amazing. Considering the fact that Mercedes is not the strongest amongst these 5 cars. We go back now to John Green. They're all nicely spread out. The boys from DOW Racing is doing well so far in this race though. That's the McLarens of Oswin Wilson and Daniel Williams. And we've got a cut warning there, the 3rd one for Rahul Nasseir. 3rd one out of 5. If he gets to 5, it's a drive-through penalty. So they've got to be careful here how they drive. They got to keep those cars in between the white lines in order to avoid that cut track penalty. But the top 5 right now is closer than ever within this entire championship series. Even closer now is John Green. He's moving on the inside. That's almost a dive bomb move, you would assume it to be. Something that's definitely going to be looked at by the stewards as John Green loses it and takes that car off track. Definitely losing out here on his championship. John Green now into 5th position, not quite sure what happened. But now Damario inherits 1st position.
Christian, you are lagging a lot.
In 2nd is Oswin Wilson, followed by Daniel Williams.
Alright, thank you.
Turn 3 to go. Damario Hinds sitting 1st position.
Christian, please, around 800.
Christian, if you can't get that internet issue, sorry. Sit in the pit, sorry. Looking at the positions down the line, this is the closest battle we've got right now with Oswin Wilson attacking Jason Curtin here. Sorry, Damario Hinds for the lead as he's making a move on the inside. He's having a look. Oswin Wilson, not enough though, against Damario Hinds. But Jason not having a great day here at Watkins Glen. He's having to work hard for this championship, as you can see. The man in contention, the closest one that is, John Green sits in 5th position down the line. Oh no! What has occurred there with his teammate Daniel Williams taking that McLaren into the wall? It's not enough for a safety car though, as he's very close to the pit area. John Green then makes his way up to 4th position, but a Sean Lee has inherited 3rd. Oswin Wilson takes the lead of this race, ladies and gentlemen. We heard Damario Hinds apologizing for some issue, I'm not quite sure, but the defensive line is being played by Oswin Wilson. Jason Curtin, Damario Hinds though, on the outside trying that move. Does not happen, ladies and gentlemen. Oswin Wilson survives another turn. Daniel Williams in the pits, an unsanctioned call there after he took it into the wall. Paul Giranaram sustaining a drive-through penalty for entering the pits over 100 kilometers per hour. Christian unfortunately suffering a loss here and having to call an end to his race due to technical difficulties. But Jason Kirsten, why do I keep calling Damario Jason? Damario Hinds again attacks on the inside of Oswin Wilson. Oswin Wilson not managing to hold on this time, and the position has been given again. As we can see though, John Green makes a move on the inside of Sean Lee to gain 3rd position once more. Martin Webster though up to 5th, and Marlon Young there being relegated to 6th. Oswin Wilson takes that car into the pits as his strategy unfolds. Having a different camera angle here. Damario Hinds retains the lead of this race. John Green in 2nd position with 3 seconds behind. Sean Lee not that far behind, about 1.2 seconds away, but he's got Martin Webster for good measure under a second behind him. Beautiful helicopter helicopter shot here at Watkins Glen as we follow Martin Webster around the track. You can see him getting ever so close to Sean Lee here for third position. Martin Webster finally getting this Lamborghini Huracan under him as he brought first position in the previous race out at Sebring down there in Florida. We're looking at the timing charts right now. We've got Azad-Hassan and Danny Nasseir, battling it out here for 8th position. Martin Webster takes that car into the pits. That was a great in-lap if it's ever meant to be one. As we also see Paul Juvenram leaving the pits as well. Still to pit are Damario Hinds, John Green, Sean Lee, Marlon Young, Rahul Nasseir, Azad-Hassan, Jason Curtin, Daniel Williams. Daniel Williams did pit after he sustained that damage. Azad-Hassan has been given a drive-through penalty for speeding on entry into the pit lane. Guys, please watch your pit lane entry. Please watch your pit lane entry. I know it's not slowing up, but we need to slow down before that first one. As we look at Damario Hinds here, he's got John Green sitting pretty in second position. John Green was asking at the start of this race if he is allowed to go towards the end of the race without pitting. And it has been confirmed by race direction that he can. So I wonder if his strategy is to get to the end of the race without ever seeing his pit box here. If that is the case, Damario Hinds has definitely got his work cut out for him as he takes that car into the pits. Sean Lee as well as Marlon Young pits as well. Both of them sustaining drive-through penalties, not bringing that car under 80 kilometers per hour. Suffering here at Watkins
How does
Glen.
everybody get in drive-through penalty? Guys, you got to slow down before the line.
So the three of them, Marlon Young, Damario Hinds and Sean Lee, are in the pits. I'm looking back here at the log and it doesn't seem as though Damario Hinds has a drive-through penalty. So that's okay for him. He's back out of the pits here.
The line on the pit is too close to the entrance, that's the problem.
Okay, let's not argue about it, no. Danny Nasseir takes that car into the pits, I believe, for a second time here. Sean, if I'm not mistaken, you've also got a drive-through penalty. You've got a certain amount of laps to clear it.
I think I served it last time.
Copy.
What's the penalty for when you reach 5 out of 5 warnings?
Drive-through penalty.
Thank you.
Danny Nasseir now joins back the fight. It's John Green still in front, ladies and gentlemen. Can he bring this car home in first position? Rahul Nasseir is now in second position, still to pit. But Damario Hinds, who has pitted, sits in third position, some 16 seconds, 15 seconds away, well 16 seconds I might add, from Rahul Nasseir. He also was asking earlier if he can bring this car home without pitting it. So we're gonna have to watch his strategy as well, as Martin Webster is being attacked by his teammate Marlon Young, or given that position, I'm not sure, as Marlon Young does have more points over them. Sean Lee is in the pits once again to serve his drive-through penalty. Unfortunate for him, after he was in the top 5 for the beginning half of this race. Here you see it being announced that he has served his drive-through penalty. Lap cars there signaling to John Green.
Yeah, that's fine, that's fine.
Just watching to make sure that John does get past safely. Yes, he does. Ooh, but Rahul, Danny unfortunately takes that car into the wall.
I got a broken suspension.
Alright, safety car deployed, safety car deployed. We've got a car on track going slowly. Danny just try to make your way back to the pits. No! If I deploy safety car, so yeah, try to make it. Okay, copy.
Going straight, I try to turn right, but I
Copy. So guys, there's a safety car on track, safety car on track.
I'm gonna.
Say again, Afra, say again.
I'm gonna try to unlock.
Correct. So guys, maintain race pace until you're behind the safety car, but please adhere to the yellow flags. No passing under the safety car as well.
Can I go again once my penalties are over in here?
I'm sorry, I didn't get that.
Can I go again once my penalties are over?
Yes, that is correct. You can go again.
This safety car just lagged in front of
My
me.
ping just my ping just skyrocketed.
Try to maintain 5 seconds. It should be okay once you have 5 seconds between yourself and the safety car. And 2 seconds between each other. Please, 2 seconds, Marlon. Not liking what I'm seeing with the top 4 cars. I need 2 seconds between the 4 of you. As we slowly approach the 21-minute mark here, there's a second safety car on track. John Green takes the opportunity to pit this car. This is the advantages and disadvantages of the safety car, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be an exciting last stint for this race unless there's another call for the safety car, it seems. Alright, lap cars are allowed to pass. Lapped cars are allowed to pass. Remaining cars, please remain 2 seconds between each other. Danny and Afras Ali, if you're up with the pack, please try and unlap yourself.
They're trying to.
No, you do your thing, I'm still trying to catch your safety car.
go by the pack?
Yeah, guys, let Danny through. Let Danny through. He's coming now. He's coming now. And let Danny through. Stay left side of the track, please.
Alright, hug the left side.
Is safety car in this lap?
We've got Afras coming. Afras is not that far away behind. Just giving the guys here who've been lapped an opportunity to unlap themselves, get back into the race. It's only fair that we allow them to do it here.
Did they get past in the pit?
Do I need to pass or just stay behind here?
Pass, you need to pass. Guys, Afras is coming through.
Did they get past in the pit?
Say again?
I'm not sure if I got past when I pitted.
Yeah, you're gonna be passed when they come across the line here now.
No, I'm on the truck. I had pitted before.
Yes, I know, but now they're gonna pass you because it registers.
Take right.
Like that. Afras is coming.
I'm hugging left.
Tires are really bad.
Is there anybody else that needs to get past?
No, that's the end of it. Sean, let Afras go.
So I'm at the back or do I go in front?
No, you have to stay where you are because you pitted.
Yeah, but did I pit on the same lap with a safety car? That would make no sense.
You pitted as the safety car came out.
Yeah.
John is showing
Did I get past? Did Hinds pass me while I was in the pit?
Yes, I did.
Alright, good.
Alright, as Afras makes his way around the track here, we're back with the pack. Alright, guys. Safety car in this lap.
Is John last? Because on my telemetry I see him as first.
No, I'm last. Safety car
When the race gets back on the way, he should be in the position he's currently in, not in first.
Alright, cool, because it keeps giving me constant blue flags. So I'm very confused.
Unless he was a lap in front of you, which I don't believe is so.
I'm very surprised that I'm at the back because
I wanted to say that as well because I was behind John as well. I was in second, and as soon as that safety car came out, I was 2 corners away from the pit lane, and that's when I pitted. I didn't see anybody in between me and John. Damario was maybe 2 places behind me about 30 seconds, so that's why I'm very confused. What's going on now?
Safety car came out, and
Did you have to pit for damage there, John?
no, I changed tires.
Alright, safety car in this lap. Yeah, let's try to start this out. Don't worry with the time order right now. Let's try to start this out. Safety car in this lap, so you guys give me 1 second between the two of you guys. Single file, we're about to go racing again. Safety car, please let me know when you're in. Go. And we're back racing here. There seems to be some sort of mix-up in terms of safety car. But what I want to believe is that the safety car is indeed correct, that John Green has to be back at front of the pack. But there's a position being gained here. Jason Curtin managing to claw 4th position. There's been contact between, I think it's Mullen Young. It's so close there as they get together. Oh no, Daniel Williams losing it as he ran out of
Yo,
room.
is that a safety car? There's a guy that just spun out behind.
On the...
Not too sure if it's...
No, Daniel just
he
losing
exited.
and he exited. So Daniel Williams losing out once again in this race.
Guys.
And calling it a quits to this race.
I believe that should be a safety car, but he disconnected out the game.
Yeah, he disconnected.
Yeah.
Alright, continue racing, guys. Continue racing. Sean Lee, are you seeing blue flags? Confirm.
I am seeing blue flags.
That means I'm the leader.
That means John is the leader.
Yeah,
John has
John
to
is the
get
leader.
past.
Is this a safety car until
And
he
go
gets
back in
past?
front.
You should bring on
No,
the
no,
safety
no.
car and restart this race, Stefan.
That's what I'm thinking.
Copy. Bring out the safety car. Safety car has been deployed. Safety car has been deployed.
Confirm.
For John Green to regain his position.
Guys, let's slow down, please. Every driver slow down. Safety car, don't drive too fast either.
I slow down for the safety car to get in front of me.
Yes, let the safety car get in front, please.
Yeah, I get the safety car.
Somebody's passed me.
This is fine. This is fine, guys. Let's keep it calm, please.
Why we don't pass you back?
Sean, go ahead. Sean, go ahead. Safety car will be in at the end of this lap. John Green, take a position at first, please. Good. We're all good now. Everyone here up to speed.
Yeah.
Jason just
Now
passed Marlon
everybody's a
there.
lap down. Is that correct?
I think at the end of the lap we'll see. Nobody's not bunching up though.
Yeah, guys. Let's try and figure out what's going on. And that's why I didn't want to call out the safety cars. I'm not sure what's going on. In the last race, John Green pitted, and he managed to retain, and he did not manage to retain his position.
Everybody was one shot by that time, right? So when he went in,
Is safety car in this lap?
No. We're gonna let one more lap go with the safety car to see if it sorts itself out with this one lap I'm seeing here. Sean, be careful how you enter the pits when you're going back in though, because you don't want to sustain a black flag.
There it is.
Speed it up, speed it up. So it's still showing one lap.
I think it should be fine now to go racing.
We're gonna have to go racing like this. So safety car in this lap, safety car in this lap. Give me 5 seconds between you and safety car, John.
Hey Stefan, Tyreek here. Just popped in really quick. John is one lap ahead because he came out of the pits in front of the safety car.
He was still at race speed.
Copy, I did not see that.
Yeah, that's correct. I see it on my board now. I'm a lap ahead of everybody. Everybody would have to unlock me then.
Oh boy.
and then you'll be some one whole lap ahead.
I think John should just. Yeah, okay, if we're gonna do this, John should just dive in the pits right now.
Yeah, just send you on pit and everybody go one lap.
Yeah, sit in the pit and let everybody come around. No, I'll do it on track. You guys pass.
We're gonna be here for a very long time. By the time we go racing, there'll be about 3 minutes left. There's not going to be much time to race.
Yeah, bring the safety car in now and just go continue racing.
We gotta have to speed off for 1 lap.
John, you just sit at the start-finish line and wait till my go to start racing.
Sorry there, Marlon.
Damario, go, 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 go. Alright, we're back racing once again here, as there's been a lot of confusion behind the safety car, but now we've got guys all around each other for hopefully the final time under the safety car. On the inside though, Jason Curtin having a peak. Rahul Nasseir though manages to hold on to that position. On the inside of Sean Lee is Marlon Young, and they come together. This is craziness here at Watkins Glen. Marlon Young waits on Sean Lee, as he know he's the one that caused that incident. Well done by Marlon Young. But now the both of them losing out big time. John Green waiting at the end of the pits. Where is Damario Hinds, as they will continue racing here? John Green waiting on the go ahead here from race direction. Now John, go now John, go now John. John Green finally gets on the way, but he's going to still have to get up to speed also on cold tires, as Damario has had a jump start with warm tires and should get up to speed quite easily. With just about 5 minutes left here, John Green needs at least 1 lap to get these tires up to scratch. There's going to be a lot of discussion though in the post-race brief for sure concerning what has happened here with the safety car. It's our first time using it, and considering this is our first championship, it's all a learning curve. Damario Hinds though not that far away. Behind we can see Martin Webster being attacked by Oswin Wilson, and Oswin Wilson does gain that position into third. We're looking now, does Rahul Nasseir have what it takes to? Jason Curtin suffering a cut track there, but it's okay because it's only his second one. Looking down the line, this is the closest battle we have right now with Rahul Nasseir, Martin Webster, and Oswin Wilson. As Afras Ali suffers his 4th cut track warning in this race. Sean Lee gains a position over Afras Ali. Sean Lee getting back up into the points here. He's got Rahul, he's got Danny Nasseir in front of him in 8th.
Martin, can you let me go?
Rahul Nasseir asking Martin to let him go. He's on the inside though, the youngster, and it has an advantage over Martin, actually carrying 25 kg more ballast. We can see Oswin gaining some more time there. Fastest lap by John Green of a 1:43.921. Now spread out. Rahul suffering another cut track warning.
Oswin, we're gonna have to push together, man.
That's gonna be his 4th. But now Oswin and Rahul looking to make a team out of themselves to try and get Damario Hinds, but he's way ahead here. But some 9 seconds away as John Green has managed to get that car quite up to speed, but not an issue because Damario knows once he holds on to this position, he has got this championship in the bag. But where is Rahul Nasseir though? John Green clocking another faster time. I do believe John Green has switched to the soft tires, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to win this race, but it's not going to be enough for him to clinch the championship title. The man here with 40 seconds left on the clock, ladies and gentlemen, to become our inaugural GT3 championship driver is Damario Hinds out of Barbados. In his Porsche 911R, it screams down the front straight, the back straightaway into turn 5, the outer loop. Jason Curtin has an issue. He goes off track. Jason Curtin, not sure what has caused that, but the leader is on the final lap here at Watkins Glen. As we take you with him, John Green. After that mix-up with the safety car, benefiting here as he comes across the line some 10 seconds ahead after an unusual restart to the race to claim first position, but it's Damario Hinds who comes in second position. Guys, park it right to the end of the straight for me, please. Thank you. And followed by Oswin Wilson,
Yeah.
finally putting that car on the podium. All of you park at the front, at the end of the front straightaway, please. Thank you. Every single one of you, park in a line though, properly.
John, you can move up.
That's too far. What a wonderful end to the championship there. Quite a confusing end, though, I might add, with the safety car. Guys, we're gonna have to review this in a post-race brief, but unofficially, this is how it stands. John Green, could you please come in the picture? Thank you.
Wait, you're asking me to talk?
Reverse, please, reverse. And yes, if there's any consolation, please do reflect on the championship and the race here today. Thank you. John Green.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, it was a really bad race. I mean, I enjoyed it, but I'm really sorry to Marlon. I missed my braking point. Must have thought I was dive bombing him. I was looking at something on my dashboard and then I missed the brake point. And instead of running into the back of him, I had to dive for the apex. And the problem is that I had on double of the Hello Corsa, so I was seeing 4 cars instead of 2, so I couldn't tell where he was. And yeah, I really apologize for that. Other than that, you know, it was a good race.
Alright, great, man. Thanks a lot for that input. Damario, congratulations, my man. You've come away here, well, unofficially that is, as of right now, with the championship. How do you feel, sir, winning our very first one at that?
Oh, very exciting. I can't believe that I actually came out on top. You know, the race was a little weird. We did have our little issues, but you know, I have to say thanks to all y'all guys for organizing the championship. Had tons of fun, and yeah, I can't wait for the next one.
Great, thank you, man. Oswin, finally, my brother, that car is on the podium.
Yeah, it was a rough championship, but I kind of messed up at the start of the race, missing the braking point and lost the lead, but satisfied with the podium finish. I'm very happy. And next championship, gloves is off, everybody look out for me. You can see I have the pace to be on the podium. Just look out for me, guys. I'm coming.
Alright, thanks a lot, man. Alright, let's make our way down the line here. Martin Webster, Marlon Young, how you guys feeling, man? Let's go with Martin first.
Not too bad. It was an enjoyable race. I hope I didn't interfere with the championship too much. I had to concede to Rahul because I know he was fighting for the championship, but there were times when I was being attacked by Mr. Curtin, and I think I don't want to ever be passed by Mr. Curtin again, so there was a little bit of fight in there. But yeah, it was a great championship. I made a lot of mistakes earlier in the championship, but to come out 5th today with 25 kilos extra ballast, it was great, because as a powerlifter, you know, I could carry that weight with ease, so it was good.
Alright, thanks a lot.
I was almost leading the race at one time, almost.
Yes, almost, sir. Marlon Young, sir, are you there with us?
Yeah, I'm right here, man. I'm cool.
Alright, great start for you, getting out there in front, taking the lead away from Oswin, but what happened, man?
Well, you saw what happened, as John apologized for. Well, apology accepted, is racing, so things like that happen. And yeah, after then I went, I got a bit erratic. Probably I got a bit anxious, and I started driving a bit erratic and started making moves where they ought not to be. And I apologize to Sean Lee and Jason Corden. I know I scared the hell out of you at that corner, but I actually fell asleep. I don't know what happened to me there, so I'm sorry for that. But I had tons of fun, and a win is just around the corner. And Mr. Oswin, congratulations, my brother. We have switched places.
Thank you.
So I'm happy for you, and yeah, you should be happy for me. At least I have a DNF. in terms of things, but it's all fun, man. Congratulations to Dario. I'm looking to do it again, and I know now that definitely I'm in with a shout. Now I can compete with you guys. I can frustrate the hell out of you guys, so I'm happy for that.
All right, thanks a lot there, Marlon. We move now to Jason Curtin. Reflect back on the championship and your race today, sir, please. Thank you. Jason still there? I'm not sure. I can't see properly if he's there or not. In any case, let's move on to, well, we lost Daniel Williams. Sean Lee there, sir. How are you doing? How was the race today?
Yeah, my race was good, not bad. First of all, congratulations to all the race winner and the championship winners. Congratulations to Alwyn. He was battling earlier in the week. But yeah, my race was all right, not bad. I was, battling for second place early on, and then for some reason it always just don't go my way. I don't know why. Anyways, it was fun though, a lot of fun. Came a long way.
All right, thanks a lot. Now we move to Rahul Nasseir, sir. I think you actually brought second in the championship. It's going to be.
Yes.
So congratulations to you here for the first time in our championship series, and at a very young age at that. How do you feel?
Honestly, it was great. Congratulations to all the people on the podium, especially Oswin, first time on the podium, and especially Damario, Hinds. That was an eventful race, to say the least. The championship was very close. Split it to 4 points going into this race. For the strategy, I went for a high fuel with mediums. Hopefully I could try to take it to the end and maybe try to refuel. But the safety cars at the end kind of ruined it in a way. But all in all, I had a lot of fun with it. And once again, props to and congratulations to Damario for an amazing fight.
All right, and thanks a lot for that input. Afras Ali, let's come to you, sir. We know you've had a bit of issues trying to get up to speed here with our sim racing, but being a real race car driver, reflect on this championship and the race here today for us, please. Thank you.
Thanks, Stefan, and all the organizers and all the participants as well. So, today I had a kind of boring day because I think I finally got up to speed to run with the back runners. In previous races I was being lapped. Unfortunately, I got into an incident early and I had to pit. So that just put me out of touch with everyone. In regards to being a real racer in the real world and participating in sim racing, this has been great for me because I'm trying to use this to, get my skills up and going. So once we do get back to racing in November, hopefully, I can be right there with all the other guys who have a chance and opportunity to race on the home turf.
Yes. Most definitely, yes. That's what we've been hearing a lot lately in the world, is that sim racing is contributing a lot to real world racing. As we move now to Azad Hassan, kind of reflect back on this championship, and we heard you got a present, but it came a bit late, Azad.
Yeah, that's correct. I only got a wheel, but I was moving location, so I didn't get a chance to actually set it up. I actually missed last week's race because of moving as well. The internet only came on today, so I didn't make it to the race today as well. But all in all, for the presenters, I think you guys did a wonderful job. All those who helped out, it's great. I really do appreciate it.
All right, man, thanks a lot. We must mention that you are also a real race car driver, and would like to know if you share the same reflections with sim racing.
Absolutely. I didn't expect it to teach you the things the sim racing, but I'm hoping that I can actually put this sim racing in the world and see what difference it makes. as soon as we get back around, as soon as this pandemic is over and we back on the track.
Most definitely. Christian Rajnath coming in here a bit late from our official events that we had leading up to the championship series. But you joined the championship series and you've managed to reach this far. How did you feel and what kind of experiences did you have?
I felt the championship was very great. I felt that all the drivers have improved dramatically compared to the first race to this race, and I'm just waiting to see what more we can learn.
Great, thanks a lot, man. Danny Nasseir, one of the stalwarts here, and I think if you don't want me to say it, I won't say it, but you can go ahead and say it if you want to say it.
Oh man!
Uncle Danny,
I'm a big man friend.
Is that my fellow man Martin there?
Yeah, but he's a big man friend.
All right. Let's start from the top. Without you guys, when I say you guys, and I'm starting with organizers, whether it be Stefan, John, all doing a whole bunch of graphics work, like the effort that goes in behind the scenes. As an old stalwart, as you guys put it, I've been through so many life experiences. So showing up on a Saturday afternoon and somebody viewing and looking at a 30 minutes of qualifying, looking at a 60 minutes of race and going, yeah, that's all good. But that's 90 minutes of all you're seeing. What about the other, if you take that 90 minutes out to the 168 hours of the week, look at what is happening behind the scene. Look at who's putting up a server, who's putting up a track, who is setting up rules, who is doing, all of the background scenes. Hats off to you guys, first of all, for bringing this, to the Guyanese community and in extension, the Caribbean community. We've got Jason and Damario, those guys from Barbados. We've got some guys from, I think, the British Virgin Islands. You're out in Canada. You've got the guys out in America. So you guys are, spreading your wing, and you know what? It is a tremendous effort. And here's the kicker: free. It's all for free. Nobody's asking for a paycheck to do all of this. Everybody's using, your computer. You're making a server, electricity. Everything out of your pocket. So you know what? I cannot, find the amount of words to express thank you on behalf of this entire group. That being said, let's get down to championship. Damario, congratulations on the win, and I have to say my young one Rahul on second place. Many congratulations to him as well. He's tried hard, being the youngest in the group. He's down at the bottom, I'm down at the top, everybody else in between. So you know what? Thank you so much, you guys, for having us, for bringing us into your family and embracing us. And as I mentioned a couple of weeks ago, probably one or two other Nasseirs are going to join you guys, if you're willing to have them. Thank you all, and you know what? Keep up the good work. And I want to see, even though we might go back on track at South Dakota, the Caribbean Championship, across the Caribbean, I want to see this sim racing still be out here. And the guys who can't go on the track, at least they can be out here. And even the guys who are on the track, still be on this. And let's take this to heights beyond whatever the original dream of the organization is. Thank you, guys.
All right, thanks a lot, Uncle Danny, and very much appreciate those words. As we move on now to Paul Jiranram, who is also one of the organizers. Paul, I want you to step away from the organizer position and reflect on so far the championship series and your experiences. Also, I must mention that Paul is an actual race car driver as well.
Yes, good night. Thanks everybody who participated in the championship.
I can barely hear you, Paul.
Okay, you can hear me now?
Yeah, that's good.
Yes, thanks everybody to that participated in the championship. It was a good championship. I mean, I got my 7th place today. That's the best so far in the championship, but that's good enough for me. Congratulations to Mario. Rahul, congratulations to you too. I know you fight hard and you've been doing a lot of setup, a lot of practice, and so you know, I've seen this community growing so much, and you know, it's getting bigger and bigger every day, and we're getting a lot of guys showing their support, and everybody wants to join Caribbean Sim Racers. And yes, thanks again to Stefan. I mean, he did a lot of work. He put in a lot of work. He got to be the last one up in the evening to take off the server. He got to put on the server for us. He's doing a lot of things behind the scene, and I just want to say thank you.
Hey man, don't mention it, man. I appreciate it. As we move on now, we see Tyreek finally poking his head here back with us after he missed a couple of races. Tyreek, we know you've missed a few races, but so far, if you can reflect on what we've been doing here so far, from a personal point of view, how do you feel, sir?
Well, I can say it was good. The racing was good. I had a car that didn't really suit me very well and made it very difficult for me to drive. So for that reason, I kind of stepped back because I was having a lot of issues and couldn't really keep the car going properly. But other than that, it's really good racing with everybody.
All right, thanks a lot, Tyreek. As we move on to Zafiro, my Cuban friend, how are you, sir? We know you missed this race today due to the fact of the regulations. You suffered a lot with the behavioral warning points and so on, but keeping in the rules here, you did miss today's race. But I'd like you to reflect on the races that you did attend, and I must mention that you've been here with us from day one. Go ahead. I can't hear you, Zafiro. Anybody else hearing Zafiro, or is it just me?
No, we can't hear you.
Negative.
Not sure. Try leaving Discord and come back. But in the meantime, I'd just like to say thank you guys for all the kind words. We really appreciate it. Just shout out some of the guys that were behind the scenes, making stuff, getting stuff done from the inception. We've had Paul Juan as well as John Green, who did a lot of testing with the cars to make sure the cars are even, did a lot of testing on the tracks to make sure the tracks are good enough for us, as well as, okay, we can hear you now, Zafiro. I'll be with you in a second. As well as not forgetting Roger Diadat. He did a lot of work for us at the beginning of this season as well. If I'm missing anyone, I do apologize. Just want to get to Zafiro now. Zafiro, go ahead.
Yeah, I just want to thank all of you guys for having me here. I know I was kind of reckless in some of the races and so on, but you know, I just trying to get better and enjoy the racing and everything. Though it's a great job that you guys do it here, and I really appreciate it. And I just want to thank all of you. Though.
All right, much appreciated, Zafiro. And I must make mention of Ridwan. He actually came up with the spreadsheet format that you guys have been seeing on our Facebook page to reflect the championship series. He joined us pretty late in terms of helping us in the background, and he's also going to help us get our website up to speed. So yes, Ridwan Aziz, want to make mention of that. Tyreek Wilson also helped us to develop an app to grasp information from the server logs in order to know what timings and so on these guys were doing and how many laps and so on they were doing throughout the week, so that us, the organizers, can keep track of them in terms of the regulations and so forth. I'd like to give you guys one more opportunity to say your thanks and so on to the viewers who have joined us before we close off the stream here tonight.
All right, I just want to say first thing, this whole
thanks everyone for
season would not be possible if it wasn't for teamwork, number one. Number two, especially for Stefan, because this entire this group is really boosted because of what Stefan does. and really puts a lot of life into each race. So this guy does 80% of the work in this group. So I must, give a thanks to this guy. I must remind him of his good work, and it's really appreciated by everyone in the group. I enjoyed racing with everyone. Congratulations to everybody. The next championship will be, hopefully, something to remember because we're in even cars and I'm not going easy on nobody. Alright, guys.
Likewise.
Yeah, I'll go next. Anyhow, I would like to say thank you to Stefan and John, you too, and all the other fellas, the competitors. I really have fun racing with you guys, and I just want to apologize to my wife tonight. Sorry again, baby. I didn't get to bring up the victory. I know you probably turn off your phone and stuff, but sorry about that.
Yeah,
but I give it my best.
Martin, find a room now for you there.
Yeah, I'll hook you up.
I promise her a victory 3 weeks now. Can't deliver it yet.
Well, before we go on, I'd just like to make mention of Sean Ramdio coming in late here, driving a safety car for us. Thanks a lot, Sean. Do you plan to race with us at any point in time, or we could still continue to use you?
No sweat, guys. Yeah, I actually do want to race, but I don't know how stuff will happen in the future. But for now, yeah, we continue with safety car.
Alright, thanks a lot, man. Almost forgot you, but yeah, you did indeed come here in the capacity to race, but you ended up driving a safety car since you're not in a position just yet. So Martin, I think you want to say something?
Yeah, Sean, you should race because you're pretty quick with the safety car. Imagine that we had a hard time catching up to you. To the organizers, Stefan, yourself, John, Ridwan for getting all those spreadsheets whenever I ask because I like data. Roger Dionat, Paul Dionram for doing our liveries and stuff like that. And anybody else who's hanging out in the background that's helping these guys, I hope we can donate to you to help you with the GPL bill because running the server every day, I know it's costly and we really appreciate it. Stefan, especially for doing the commentary and making the live stream really lively. And to everybody else that participated or raced against me, Damario for winning, Rahul for being the young kid, and me and my big man friend Danny, we gonna be back. And old people gotta be there. Old people gotta be there to keep you young kids in line. So I'll be back for the next championship.
It's not all his experience.
All right, well, when they ask us how old we are, and especially when we gotta show the pension card, collect the senior citizen grant. But but we'll be there to help them out when they're going wrong.
Much appreciated, and we will accept any help that we can get. Alright, thanks a lot, guys. If that's all, we'll close it off now.
Before you leave, Stefan,
sure, go ahead.
I want to throw in a big thank you to everybody who tunes in every week to watch the live stream.
Most definitely.
I hope that we've been able to put on a decent show for you guys. And what I would like to encourage you to do is to spread the word for us. And when I say us, I'm counting all of us as a big family here. Spread the word for us as a family, the CSR. Get everybody who that likes racing and get them on board. Let us get that support online, and let's make this, something that everybody looks forward to, every weekend, whether it be a championship, whether it be a one-off race or whatever the case might be. Spread the word for us. Get our followers going so that we can have that kind of virtual crowd that we want to push us on. Once we know we've got that big crowd, a guy goes out to play cricket, he's batting, there's nobody out there to shout and cheer when he hits a 6 or a 4. But we're living in different times now, so hopefully we'll change. But for the time being, let's get that virtual crowd going. Spread the word, guys. Thank you for tuning in every week to us, and continue to do it, and bring on your friends, family, and let them come on and cheer us. Thank you.
Most definitely. Thanks a lot there by Danny Nasseir. I don't think I have anything else then to say to end this stream because you said it all, my friend. But I'll leave you guys now to close off the stream. Thanks a lot for coming out to race with us, and thank you guys for coming to view us race. That'll be it for us here at Caribbean Sim Racing. We'll get the official results to you as soon as we get to go through. So what we normally do at the end of the race is go through the replay and make sure that everyone raced within regulations. If that is the case, then we tally up the score and we post it. We don't just go ahead and post it. Of course, there's also an opportunity for the guys to make protests from the race event, and so on. So stay tuned to our Facebook page is what I want to say, and our Facebook group as well. Anything posted on the Facebook page is disseminated to our Facebook group. What the Facebook group does, though, is gives you the opportunity to speak to each other in a sense. You can start conversations in there amongst each other, and of course it's going to be regulated. We want to make sure that no nonsense is posted in there. We want to keep it strictly sim racing as well. So you guys can go ahead, talk to each other, ask us questions in there as well. We'll be happy to answer. If you have a private question, you can go ahead and message us directly to the page, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. So it's not over, guys. We go racing again Saturday coming. This time it's going to be at Dover Raceway. Yes, we finally have a Caribbean track here in Assetto Corsa, which is the game or sim title that we are using to race on. And we're going to take the guys out there with a quite familiar car that's known to the Caribbean, because this is going to be announced by Monday latest, that is. And we're going to take you guys out there, have a good look at the Dover Raceway. And yeah, we're going to take an event there Saturday coming. So we're not done. I don't think we'll be done for a good while, but yeah, we're gonna go to Dover Raceway coming Saturday, ladies and gentlemen, and we still got to finalize the car, but it's going to be a car that's known to the Caribbean. Thanks a lot, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us here for our final run of the CSR Caribbean Sim Racing 2020 GT3 Championship. It's our North American series, and yes, we do plan to go to Europe and Asia to close off the GT3 series for the year. Not quite sure yet when we're gonna get that underway, but like I said, stay tuned to our pages. Thanks again, all viewers that stuck with us from day one up until now, and those of you just joining us, welcome, and enjoy the rest of your evening. Have a good one. Good night.
Mic off.